All right, y'all. So, what I'm going to do today is I'm gonna prep some mango scions. Alrighty, I'm going to be tipping this mango. So rather than just throw those um, branches away, you want to prep them to be used as scions that you can graft onto other trees. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is a method that I picked up from Chris at Truly Tropical. This is a method that she uses to get her scions ready and prepped. What you're gonna do basically is you're gonna trim off all the leaves off of the section that you're gonna cut. And in a few days, it'll start pushing the buds for you. And once those buds are nice and swollen, then that's when you're gonna tip it and remove it, and it should be good to go. Okay, so right now I'm just gonna basically show you what I'm talking about so that you can get an idea. Let me actually bring the tip down a little closer. So this tip is it's got some budding already going on, but they're just not swollen enough. So what we're gonna do is trim off these leaves like I said, and those buds should start swelling a little more. In a few days we should be able to remove this section here and we'll have a nice scion ready to go. All right, so let's go ahead. All right, so this section right above the node is where I'm going to eventually cut it. I could go a little lower, but there's some nice little buds at this section over here, so I want to cut it over here. Alrighty, so what we'll start doing, you'll start taking the leaves off. So what I'm doing is just snipping the leaves off. Alrighty, almost finished. Alrighty, so now in a few days, these stubs, leaf stubs here, they're gonna turn black, brown, and they'll fall off. And when they fall off, then you're pretty much gonna be ready to remove this. And this will be a nice scion. See? I'm gonna cut it right here, right above the node, right here. And at this node, there are buds already forming. So once you cut that off, those buds that are down there will shoot out and you'll get multiple branches coming out. Now another method that you can use as well is to cut it above, not quite at the node, but to cut it above and make sure to get at least 2 or 3 buds over here, and you'll just make that cut appear and you'll get stronger branching instead of the weaker branching that you would get coming out of here. Now at the node you usually get more branches, but they're usually weaker branches. Okay, so if you do cut, like where I said, a little higher up, just to make sure that you do get some buds. If you cut a higher up here, you'll get branching, and it'll be a stronger branching. All right, so you have those two ways. Some prefer doing it down at the node down here where you get the more branches, and some people do it up here because they want stronger branching. All right, so there you go. Basically, I cut all the leaves off. Those little stubs, the leaf stubs, they will turn black and come off. And then these buds that are up here already, there's some buds that are swelling, but they're not quite swollen yet. These in a few days should be a little more swollen. Okay, now I'll come back in a few days and we'll continue this video. Alrighty, okay then. Alright, so it's been about a week since I prepped this scion here. I had removed the leaves, and now all the little excess branches that were sticking up, little stubs, have come off. If you can see, it is just starting to push. If you look at the little buds, they're starting to get green, but it still probably needs another few days. I want to make sure that they're really pushing a little bit more. Here's the other one, which you can see. You got the little green nodes where the flush will come out of. They start turning green and they get a little swollen. So another few days, and these will be ready to cut off. And once again, this was my Valkyrie mango, and I'm prepping these scions to give to a friend of mine's, the Orlando gardener. So give it a few more days and then we'll be cutting them off and getting them ready to give to my buddy. Alrighty, see you in a little bit. Alright, so you saw the scions that I had prepped. The buds swelled up on them, so I did cut them off already. And I did choose to cut them off just above the base here. So I have some buds that are already popping out there. And so I should get branches coming off of that. Here's my other branch where I took off a scion. And as you can see, you got buds that are already coming. So they'll be sprouting out of that one. And one of the other branches that I left, it looks like it's gonna send out a panicle. I already have one small panicle here. And then the last branch that I prepped, I haven't removed it yet because it was a little slower than the other two. But the buds are swelling on that one as well, so I'll probably be taking that off maybe in about another week, and I'm gonna use that one to graft onto either one of my seedlings or one of my other trees that I have. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed my prepping of the scion. And it's all done. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Like and subscribe. Okay, this is Orlando Backyard Gardening, signing off.